Hello there, YouTube. It's Ro here. Thank you for visiting You Grow Grow. If this is your first time here, I hope you'll consider subscribing at the end of this video. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you. Today, I'll show you what red flags to watch for when you're shopping for seeds online. Just a moment. Recently, a friend sent me a picture of blue carnation seeds that she bought online. She thought she was sending me a gift to make me smile. But here's the thing, blue carnations don't exist. Yeah, she'd been scammed. And it got me to thinking, how many gardeners are losing money and time on seed scams? Rainbow tomatoes, neon blue roses, glow-in-the-dark plants. If it looks like fantasy, it probably is. My friend isn't a gardener. She doesn't have the knowledge that I have. And I knew instantly when she sent me that picture of the blue carnations that she'd been scammed, because I know that blue pigments don't naturally occur in carnations. And rainbow tomatoes are really just Photoshop magic, I guess. A lot of those scam listings really play on that though. And they'll use crazy photos of, blue carnations or other bizarre colors that just don't exist naturally. I mean, many experienced gardeners can spot that right away. But if you're new to the game, it can definitely be misleading. In nature, blue is often more of a purplish hue, and real blue flowers are actually pretty rare. So if you're seeing a listing for something framed as rare blue seeds, it should raise some eyebrows. It's like waving that big red flag saying, hey, I might not be legit. If you're new to the game, sticking to well-known varieties and colors helps to avoid those scams. Really though, a little knowledge goes a long way in the gardening community. When shopping for seeds online, you want to pick reputable companies, not pop-up websites. Some red flags for a pop-up website would include a website created recently. The domain age could definitely be a red flag. A website's age, it's a big indicator of its legitimacy. If it just popped up recently, yeah, that's a red flag. If a site doesn't have info about its history or its location, it's like, what are you hiding? Because a legit company should have some transparency about where they're based and how they operate. You should probably check into contact info too, like a customer service number or email. If there's no way to reach out to them, that's a huge warning sign. You should always be wary if they have no return or refund policy clearly listed on the website. If they don't have that, or some way for you to track your order, that too is definitely a red flag, because a genuine shop should be willing to stand by their products and give you some peace of mind about your purchase. Another red flag would be the payment methods. If it's limited to like wire transfers or crypto, if they only take weird forms of payments like that and they don't offer credit card options, watch out. But established sellers typically provide multiple payment methods for security and convenience. In addition, read the reviews. If there's no way to find customer feedback anywhere online, or if the reviews look super generic and they're all positive, it could be a red flag. Real sources usually have a mix of reviews that tell the genuine story about their products. If you're unsure about the seeds that you're about to purchase, before you push that buy now button, just go and ask around in some of the gardening groups, the forums, or Facebook communities. If no one's heard of the company, that's a sign to pause. You could even go as far as checking reviews on independent platforms, not just the seller's website. So go to places like Reddit and see what they say about it. If you can find any information there, that's a good place to start. If you're ever feeling unsure or just want a second opinion, don't hesitate to reach out to a pro either. Calling up your local gardening extension or connecting with a master gardener, that could be a game changer. They literally have all the expertise and can steer you in the right direction. Bonus, they often help identify which seeds are legit and which ones aren't, because they don't want to see you waste your time and money either. Another red flag: if the seeds are too cheap, be suspicious. If you stumble upon a site that has seed listed at prices that seem too good to be true, that's definitely a major red flag. Like if you find a rare heirloom variety for $1 or something, run the other way, because quality seeds usually come at a reasonable price. So if everything is super cheap, it's likely a scammer trying to reel you in. It's all about that balance. Unbeatable deals just don't really happen in the seed world all that frequently. If the photos look too perfect, like they're stock images and have unrealistic colors, take a step back. Or even if the pictures look really bad to where they're blurry and unprofessional, both can be red flags. I would suggest that you do a reverse image search for as a quick tool for figuring out whether or not you are about to be scammed. Checking out where a seed seller is based can be a smart move. While there are legit sellers from other companies, I have bought from plenty, you often have a better shot at quality and authenticity when you buy from someone local. Plus, you're supporting local businesses, which is always a win. It's also about knowing what you're getting into. Different countries have different regulations when it comes to seeds, so it's just safer to stick with someone in your own country. You won't have to worry as much about shipping times or import restrictions. So yeah, if you're eyeing a website and it's from some far off land, it's worth considering if you want to take that risk or just go with a trusted local source instead. Keep it simple, right? And guys, remember, seeds take months to grow. And by the time you realize they're fake, you've lost both money and a growing season. That's why prevention is key. Once you've planted that scam seed, you can't get that time back. And I know it's a real bummer because you might not realize that you got duped until months later when things don't grow the way you expected. And that's such a frustrating scenario to be in, to where you're losing both your money and your time. Ugh. So guys, I thought that it might be helpful to go through a website with you all and show you what kind of things you should probably be looking for when you're visiting these websites. Now, this one actually looks really good. The graphics look really nice. Everything's cohesive. Seed fella. Okay. All right, not bad. Now, what I'm seeing is up here on the top left-hand side, they have where you can choose what country you're from and what denomination your money is in. That's not a red flag per se, but it does put me on alert. I have, though, bought from other countries and other websites that provide that same thing. Likewise, on the other side of the page here on the right, you can see again where they mention whether you're British English or American English. So you scroll down here, they're having a sale right now. Great way to draw people in because everything costs an arm and a leg. I'm not saying we cheap, but we all try to save some money where we can. So far, this is kind of looking on the up and up, right? Especially to somebody who isn't familiar with what to look for at any given website, that is. All right, so they're telling you to buy more to save more. Buy 10, save 30%. That's another great tactic. Not to say that other legitimate sites don't do that, but this is definitely a tactic for them. Again, trying to reel you in. I think it's also a nice touch for them to mention here 70 to 80% high germination rate. That is definitely something that true gardeners would want to see. A high germination rate is a big deal. Again, they mentioned buying more to save more. It's not a bad strategy, guys. It's not a bad strategy, but don't fall for it. Please don't fall for it. All right, so right here, it looks like they got some kind of fake shield saying guaranteed, but then when you click on it, it goes nowhere. And then here, it says help desk, 24/7 customer support. Again, goes nowhere. You can click on it, and that's all you're going to do. And then they say worldwide shipping, delivery across borders. Oh my. They also sell journals here, which almost makes it feel just slightly more legitimate. And then we have testimonials. This one from Paris, France. High quality seeds and excellent service. Okay. Here we got Milan, Italy, superb. London, UK, fast shipping and great results. Here, Seattle, USA, stunning blooms. And then finally got stunning and unique in San Francisco, USA. So again, all very positive reviews. They do have an email here to contact them. Over here, they do have an About Us page, shipping and delivery, refund policy, return policy. All of that looks up and up. All of that looks legitimate. Let's click on the About Us here. Okay, I'm not about to read through all this, but, you know, on the surface, it looks good, right? Probably if I got into reading it, I could probably pick a few things out that would give me cause to pause. Okay, let's keep going here. I see here they have the About Us page twice. That's, again, not necessarily a red flag, but they might be being a little too overzealous. You know what I mean? Maybe just a smidge. And then they have here blogs. Is that what that says? Yeah. So right off the rip, I can tell all of these photos are AI created. They are just way too perfect. There's no way this is real. Nope, not at all. Nope, not real. Neither of these. That photo is not real. And the peanuts either, not real. Now see me, if I'd have got to this page after seeing the couple of things that I saw, I would have clicked off this page right away. That would be enough for me to say, nope, no thank you. All of this is AI. All of this. Now pink plume celery is a real thing, but that photo isn't real. You can tell that is AI. Got some walnuts here. Definitely AI happening here still. Lots and lots of AI photos. Probably if I clicked on some of these articles, I would read through them and see that, it was probably generated by AI. But we're going to move on. Let's check out these vegetable seeds. Starting already is from the rip. They have white mushroom seeds. That's not even a thing. Mushrooms don't have seeds. They have spores. And they look nothing like seeds. So that's fake. This one here just says big yellow tomato. It's pretty generic. But and then, some smaller mom and pop shops will classify something like that as well. Then we move on here. We see some more mushroom seeds. Again, that's not a real thing. Scrolling down, we got oxheart carrots. Those are real. Pepinos. Those are real as well. And the curry plant, that looks like a real curry plant to me. Still might be AI though. And then we scroll down here. Okay, next page. Oh, here we go again. They're saying mycelium here, which is a correct term for mushrooms, but again, they're saying mycelium seeds, and that's not a real thing. at all. I don't see, but your casual garden probably wouldn't know that. Somebody who's just starting out definitely wouldn't. All right, let's go to another page here. And nothing alarming. They got horseradish, which is real. We're seeing peas and collard greens. Okay. Nothing too scary there. Not thrilled about those peas on the right-hand side. All right. Well, there's a lot that is it's weird how they have it intermingled with real things. Either way, I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't trust it at all. Oh, look at this lemon tree. That is not how lemons grow. That's not real. They don't That's not a real thing. That's an AI photo. There's no way lemon plants are that small. Nope. And this here, the sky blue papaya, no. I don't even know about these red bananas. Definitely not no purple bananas or maroon bananas or blue bananas. Wow. Some of this stuff is like super blatant. All right, so we're just scrolling through, going here. Nothing really triggering me yet. Okay, let's try one more page here. Ooh, that watermelon looks good. Let's see here. Coming on down. Yeah. Let's try one more page. Yeah, still not seeing anything that is just jumping out at me just yet. Nope, I take that back. Look at this over here on the right hand side, that top fig. There is no such thing as a blue iridescent fig like that. And I've not even had a fig before, but I know that's not real. Yeah, these people are playing right in our face, y'all. Right in our face. All right, let's check out the herbs right quick. I'm not seeing anything super. I love Popolo. They have Popolo here. Popolo is real, but I wouldn't buy from here. I don't trust the seeds. They got too many other fake things on here. Prickly pear cactus. Okay. Buying seeds should bring you joy, not frustration. By spotting these scams early, you'll save yourself money, time, and disappointment. So, hey guys, have you ever been scammed by fake seeds? Share your story in the comments below so we can help others avoid that same trap. Also, comment below if you have any favorite seed companies that you like to share that you know are legit, and let's help build some community. All right, friends, that's it for today. I hope you learned something. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and share with your family and friends. And I will see you all in another video on another day. Until then, happy growing, my friends.